Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too. And all of all, this is for the absolute positive good truth of God, of the bigger, better leadership of you. If you watch anything I've posted or anywhere I've commented on anything, you will know that I state that this world is living in a construct of faith, a constructed lie of faith by our leadership. And I'd just like to say on that point, right, that in reality check, I can explain every single thing to this point of why it's happened, and I'm gonna explain to you why it's gonna stop happening. Check me out. A proton, right, is the building block of all matter creation. Apply one to the here and now existence of all reality check. Okay, E does equal mc squared. Energy does equal mass. The more positive the energy, the more the matter of the mass is good to the truth of its shape, form, and mass being expressed. And not only is this proton the highest energy, right? The higher energy of the full thief man God, king of all I am, right? But it's one energy of the same anywhere it's produced. And that energy, right, is the stabilizing, bigger, better energy of the neutron, which is not neutral, okay? A neutron of an atom is always negatively deficient of a proton and is stabilized by the higher energy of the proton. But every time you cross with faith, which is negatively deficient of one absolutely positively good as truth, because none teach to only cross back one more positive when you feel all negativity to be good as truth. So all faith is a lie in reality check, regardless if it's religious, governmental, or even individual. Only cross one more positive when you feel all negativity. Only add up to a feeling of good as truth to the bigger and better of all negativity. If you have to, think like a proton. Think like Jesus Christ. That's a fact check. That's God truth reality check. But back to what I was telling you, okay? Now, I tell you that the proton energy of all matter, right? The positive, here and now, good truth of that matter, because if it was negatively deficient of positive energy, right? Good as truth, well, that would be the one neutral, nothing of it, just negatively deficient of it here and now. So, anyways, man, every time you cross one more positive, right, than the negativity of you, right, that only adds you up good as truth. Well, what is the truth, the good truth of that? Well, it's applied to your shape, form, and mass, the structure, durability, and solidness of it, the value and volume of it. It is the density of your matter being produced good as truth to the bigger and better of one more positive and good. But if you don't know because you live in a faithful, constructed lie, right? Created by the powerful and the rich, right? Or created by the foolish, which is the powerful and the rich, right? The blind, foolish of us, right? That you need to bring all you are of negativity back one positive to be good as truth because you think the world is bad or you got some sort of neutral place to state it, right? Well, in reality check, you're always dying out a suicidal lie, insane, deranged, out of your mind, a snake in a bushwhack, a Shiva shaft on your holy existence, only crossing to bigger and better. An alien head snake, right? A lion head snake on your body to one neutral nothing, just negative as hell of you here and now. Suicide, absolutely, positively. That's a fact check. You can check all God's reality check. If you don't bring back the positive of something more than the negative of it, that's the one nothing of it everywhere. There's nothing neutral about that. And because your leadership don't teach it, right? And I know it comes from Adam and Eve. Listen, Adam turned to the faith of Eve and away from the absolute positive, good God and truth of all reality, right? He couldn't stay connected to it because he didn't know how, right? So he only crossed negatively deficient instead of crossing back one more positive to be good as truth. The example and life of Jesus Christ. When you cross with all negativity, you only cross back one more positive. You'll be good as truth. The bigger, better of the thieving Holy Spirit, God, King, Adam, man, first evolved, the triple male of all I am. And if that sounds real fast, it's because I'm trying to get up off this video because I'm tired of saying it. I'm going to show you in reality check. Listen, that's the God of Allah of all for everlasting peace I am. The bigger, better Adam man of all I am. And that's a fact check. That's God, truth, the reality check. Listen, wherever something's stated one more positive, right, than any negativity of it, right, it's only stated good to the truth of its shape, form, and mass, only crossing bigger and better. An atom isn't neutral. An atom isn't made to take on positive and negative energy neutral. Listen to me. If an atom takes on negative energy, right, the neutron of it becomes slightly radioactive, and the electrons have to compensate for that. You hear me? By dropping or raising to a higher energy level. But in reality check, that's not neutral. You hear me? Listen, that's not neutral. If that atom takes on too much negativity, it'll split. You hear me? And it'll become unholy. And anywhere atoms are stated unholy, everywhere they're crossing to one neutral nothing. Just static, twisted, scattered, blind, undefined, dust the wind at the beginning again. And every time you cross with faith, right, you apply to this neutron, right? You take the negative energy from the outside of you, you produce it to the inside of you without bringing it more positive to be good, right? That's the incarnation of the devil of you. And as a Shiva shaft, the negative matter of you producing is suicide to all that you love and cherish, to one neutral nothing. Listen, you're living in a faithful construct that is a lie on you, and it was created only and solely to kill you to one neutral nothing. Wake up, world. Listen, I'm not having it. I'm not scared. I'm not. Look, I know anywhere in existence, right, where two or more atoms bond more positive, they are stated good to the truth of their shape, form, and mass, only crossing bigger and better. What the hell do I have to be scared of? I ain't got nothing to be scared of, but I'll tell you something. Anybody who's negatively deficient, right, of one only crossing one more positive to be good as truth, right? To the bigger and better evolved negativity, they better be scared all the time because they're always negatively deficient. You hear me? And if you're a faithful person and you think your faith's gonna pull you through, in reality check, it's a lie on you. And no matter how positive it is, if it don't teach to only come back one more positive to be good as truth to the bigger and better of all you ever be, anything positive it is just killing you out negatively because it's still a lie on you. It teaches that things are bad and neutral. And that's what you have to live to exist, to be that way in reality check. And that reality check is crisscrossing to nothing. Been that way since Adam and Eve, since that fool on the cross, right, hung himself out to one neutral nothing like them other fools in reality check. Wake up, world. Wake up. That's God. That's truth. That's a reality check. For the fool, thief, man, God, King of all I am, are in the blink of an eye. Like this thief went klepto in the night. You hear me? I'm still your fiber to keep existing. It's foolish, right? And no one reality check. It's the bias, greed, disintegration, and decay of every fool who ever stated that way. You hear me? That's God. That's truth. That's a reality check. That's a fact.